Hello everyone, this is Khalid and I'm here in China right now. This is Shaanxi province, Xi'an city. Right now I'm at Xi'an, which is Tangway Shopping Center, and I study in Northwestern Polytechnical University. My major is fluid mechanics. If I talk about things I like in China, of course food. China has different variety of foods, so maybe now we can get to an Indian restaurant in China. Let's go there. So right now we are at the Flavor Street of this Tangway Shopping Center, and this is the starting point of historical Silk Road. So right now in China they have created a place where we can find different country cuisine, and this is the way towards that Indian restaurant, which is Red Fort. And let's go there. Okay, so we are now at the Red Fort, the Indian restaurant, a very famous Indian restaurant in Xi'an. So whenever you come to Xi'an, Shaanxi, China, you can eat here and enjoy Indian cuisine. I like Chinese cuisine as well. My most favorite Chinese cuisines are like chua fan, which is called polo fan as well, and also xiao chao ni ro pao mo, which is very spicy. So if you don't like spicy food, please don't try that. In Redford, since it is afternoon, I'd like to try some Indian tea. And here you can see the Indian tea has been served. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, you can find a real Indian tea in China, in Redford. So I'd like to try the tea, but I have another cup. So how about I call Natalia? Natalia, will you please come here? There's a tea.
Here we go. A nice cup of tea, sir.
Yeah, cheers. So how's the tea?
It's too sweet.
Yeah, actually Indians like to put a lot of sugar in the tea, that's why.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and a little bit like bitter tea, but with a lot of sugar, then it becomes sweet. So if you don't add sugar, you cannot try it actually. So you need some little
Makes
bit sugar.
sense.
Yeah. It's
So
amazing.
if you're here, don't miss an opportunity of trying wonderful Indian tea, and especially if you are in Xi'an and visit the Tansishi and this place, don't miss that opportunity. So how about hotels? People who are visiting this area, where can they stay?
Actually, I have been living here for 6 years, and I have seen that China has huge number of hotels, and all in very affordable, reasonable price, and their service is also good. So if you're visiting at least Xi'an, then you don't have to worry about staying. So actually, you can stay in everywhere you want, and very convenient communication, so you can get to all those touristic places where you want to visit, or restaurants everywhere.
Yeah, that sounds good.
hmm
I would love to ask you one tricky question. So, could you describe China just in one word?
Okay, actually, China is like, the history of China, the history and culture, a very rich country. So I cannot describe China in one word. World's longest continuous civilization in one word, it's impossible. But I can say some words about China. So first is peaceful. Second, it's wonderful. And third, a very friendly country. So you're always welcome to visit China.
So, as a traveler, which places in Xi'an can I visit?
Okay, because Xi'an was the capital for 13 dynasties. It has one of the richest history and cultural places in China. Also, you can call Xi'an as the cultural capital of China. You can visit a lot of places. If you love history, then one must visit places terracotta warriors. You'll be amazed, like this 2,500 years old sculptures, and it's really amazing. If you don't visit this place, you would never know that how wonderful that piece of history is. And the next place you must visit is the city wall. Though it's not very old, only 700 to 800 years old. During the Ming Dynasty, they built this city wall, but still it's very beautiful. You can ride bicycle on it, and it's really wonderful. You can see the sunset, and at night it's also amazing. The third must-visit place is the Big Wild Goose Pagoda, which is called Dayan Ta in Chinese. It's one of the center of Buddhism in whole Asia. And the fourth must-visit place is Bell Tower and the Muslim Street, and also you can visit Drum Tower at that time. The Muslim Street, because of the Muslim Street, Xi'an is called as the second longest or the second largest food paradise in Asia.
So, what advice can you give to people who wants to visit China?
Um, there is like some myths outside of the world that Chinese people they don't speak English at all, but actually some of them can speak
Sad.
English, especially the students. They can or they can try to help you if you get into trouble. So the biggest advice would be like whenever you come to China, then don't be afraid of talking with Chinese people if you're in any trouble or if you need anything. So just if you're stuck at any place or you don't know how to express yourself, go to anyone and try to get help. So the locals will definitely try to help you, even maybe sometimes with the translator. They will help you. They will come up with a translator if you don't have one. And another thing is like check the weather before coming to China, and especially when you're coming to Xi'an. So prepare for all 4 seasons if you're coming in autumn. That's why because it is called that in Xi'an in autumn you can find all 4 seasons in 1 week.
Yeah.
So prepare clothes accordingly and
An umbrella.
an umbrella. Yes, of course. Yeah, you're right. Umbrella, which is a must thing to bring in China because rain can come anytime, especially in autumn actually. And if you are visiting China and you don't know anyone here, please bring some dry food with you as well because to get along with Chinese food or to know that which Chinese foods you may like, it needs a little bit time, like 1 or 2 days. So during that time, or if you're too much hungry, so you can get some food when you take it. Otherwise, Chinese cuisine are great, so you should try them.
Good advices. Thank you for your time and
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank
for
you.
listening.
Channel about food.
Welcome to Xi'an, China. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.